Well, we're just going to talk about a little bit about the lottery. Certain things, well, basically, some things you probably should do if you won the lottery. Obviously, just a recap, because, you can see on a bunch of other videos. Everybody talks about what you should do, the safer things to do, and it's always just opinion. In my opinion, you should try to learn, how to manage money. Some people, because you hear the stories all the time, people win millions of dollars and they're flat broke again, and everybody says, well, that ain't going to happen to me. Yeah, it'll happen to you if you're not careful. I don't understand how that could happen to somebody, how you have millions of dollars and be broke again. Obviously, you don't buy everything you see, but if I win the Powerball or something, I'll give you some tips on increasing your odds, because I've been winning some money as I've been doing, not with the Powerball necessarily, but lottery in itself. But, my thing is this: if I didn't know you before I won the lottery, or I don't remember you, you ain't getting anything from me. If you contact me asking for money, you ain't getting nothing. And of course, how to increase your chances. You buy those, a lot of people, they like to buy those little scratch-offs. One here, one here, one here, one there. Don't do that. Just get the whole roll, $10, 10 of them or 5 of them or whatever. You have a much better chance of winning. And with like Powerball or any of these type of things, see, this is what I use right here. You have certain numbers you constantly play. That's what I do. And of course, get some quick fix is what I also do. I don't buy too many lottery tickets because I don't have a whole lot of money. I mean, poor as hell. And of course, you hear these people, they tell you, if I win the lottery, I don't believe in the lottery and, or it's a soon or whatever stuff, they'll say that stuff. But if you win the lottery, they're the first people going to have their hands out. So be sure if you win the lottery that, you are careful with them. And of course, you do not want to continue working if you win millions of dollars. The reason why is those people you think are your friends will find a way to get that money from you. They're going to want you to buy them things. They're going to want stuff from you. They're going to try everything they can to get money. Also, you open yourself to lawsuits and stuff like that. Especially if you're like a teacher, like I have been. You teach. Your students are going to try to screw you over for that money. I can guarantee you that. I remember, you hear these people, and I remember hearing, a guy works at a gas station. He shows up to work after he won the lottery, and the boss is like, what are you doing here? Well, I still want to work. But why would you still want to work? I understand some people, they won't have something to do after they won the lottery. They think they're going to be bored. And I understand some people would be. I wouldn't be. I get an entire month off, and I'm not bored even one day. But, they want to work. Okay, if you want to work, well, you could probably work on a golf course, because at least you work, a country club. At least then you're working around rich people, other rich people. They're not going to try to sue you for your money because they already have that money. And of course, when you're dating, prenups are always a good thing too if you're about to get married, especially if you're a guy. Because let's face it, they tell you, your chances of winning, is so slim that this is just a bad gamble. But getting married is too, especially if you have all this money. Of course, this isn't a whole lot of money here because, I'm probably not going to win. And everyone's always telling you, you have no chance of winning. You're not going to win. You're not going to win. You're not going to win. You always hear this stuff. Well, always somebody wins. And these same people, they'll have their hands out because they want you to give them some of that money. They're always going to want some of that money from you. Is that always interesting? But always make sure you get yourself somebody to help you with the money, how to plan, how to invest. You do need to invest the money. It's a good idea to invest. Make sure, you change your passwords on things, always change your passwords. If you're on Amazon, stuff like that, always delete your credit card information. After you order something, you order what you need, delete credit card information. Especially if you have a lot of money, because if people know you have money, they're going to try to find ways to get it. And there's a lot of, things you can find to help you with, protecting your assets. And I've already told you about how to increase. Those are really the only things I know how to do. Because there is no real way to truly make sure you win. But you can win some money if you do the scratch-offs, as I have said. $60 here, $100 there, stuff like that. And I've played these before, the Powerball. This is the Powerball. But, we had the state lottery one time, well, twice actually. I won $100. One of the times it sucked because, you get 4 numbers, you get $100. Well, the first number they called, I got that number. The second number they called, I got that number. Third number they called, I got that number. So you get where I'm going here. I'm getting excited. Fourth number, I got it. I'm thinking I'm going to win. I'm thinking I'm going to win. I'm off my seat, on my feet and everything. The fifth number, miss it by just a few. The sixth number, miss it by just a few. Like, what the hell? I could be rich right now. It was $17 million that time. You don't forget stuff like that. It was $17.4 million. It turned out to be, when someone won it. Well, no one won it, but not that time. Someone did eventually win it, but at that time, they tell you $17.4 million. Could have been my money. I wouldn't be living here. I'd be rich. Wouldn't have to work. Don't have to work up in the morning, And of course, you hear again the sin. Lottery's a sin. And if you check my, Idiot Atheist Reads Christian Literature, I did that one garbage of gambling. They try to tell you, yeah, if you're wasting all your money on it and you're addicted, you might want to seek help. And I've heard of people, they get a second job, and all that money they make from that second job, they put in the lottery. That is just, they don't ever win. They're not the ones that you hear about winning either. When was the last time you heard of somebody who has a second job and putting that money in the lottery and they win? Never. And those people, if you have family members, they tell you, well, it's a sin, it's a sin, it's a sin. Those people are going to have their hands out. It's the wonderful thing about being poor. You have to live in these crappy apartments, loud neighbors and everything. You got to wait for them to pass so you can finish whatever crap you're doing. And I just got back from the beach. It was nice. It was always nice to see. But if you had the lottery, win the money, you can go anytime you want. Just think though, if you win, you might as well just win big. That means you're retired, you don't ever have to work again, don't got to deal with a bunch of whack jobs, especially if you're teaching. That is not a fun job. But seriously though, go check out YouTube, check out anything you can, how to manage money, what to do with your money, how to invest. Talk to some financial planners, go to your bank, credit union, preferably credit union, figure out what to do. Have people help you plan your money. Once you're rich, you want to stay rich. You don't want to be poor again, or if you're poor. If you're poor like me, you win the lottery, ain't no way in hell I'm coming back to this bull crap. Hell no. But once you win, but make sure you guys are getting married, and if you win the lottery, you get a prenup. And another thing for all of you, there was a story, this woman, she wins the lottery. She doesn't tell her husband. She decides to get divorced, but she keeps the lottery a secret. Of course, it comes out that, she had won the lottery. Well, she had to give all that money to her husband. Don't be like that. You might as well just let them know. Be careful who you hang out with. Don't be telling everybody you won the lottery. That's not something everybody needs to know. Once people know, oh, you're rich, they're going to want some of that money. People you think you're your best friends, family, or whatever, they're going to want that money. That's why, like I said at the beginning, if I don't know you and you call me for money, anyone who calls me for money isn't getting any. As simple as that. If I don't know you, you ain't getting one penny. If I know you, I'll decide if you get the money. Also same with charities. I will decide what charity I'm giving money to. Anyone that calls me, though, not getting any of that money. No way. You just lost your chance of whatever amount. Of course, I probably won't give a whole lot to charity. Maybe, St. Jude's or something. Certainly not giving it to a church. And if you do go to church, remember there was a pastor that's suing a member of his congregation for the tithes, for 10% of the lottery winnings. Yeah, that's happening. There's somebody being sued, a preacher suing one of their congregants for the money for because the person won the lottery and the preacher wants some of it. That happens. And of course, on the other side, there was somebody suing their church because they needed money and they wanted their tithes back. Oh, well, that's it. Bye. And of course, good luck.